Trap is the new movie by M. Night Shyamalan. This is a filmmaker who needs no introduction. You know, he's had some gems and he's also had some rough ones. I haven't seen a movie from his in a while. I think the last one was the found footage one. I may have seen Split, but missed out on Glass. And here we are with Trap. The trailer for this movie has been almost impossible to miss. It sells this movie so well. It follows this dad who is at this concert with his daughter, and the venue is on lockdown because an alleged serial murderer is in the middle of this concert, and I gotta give it to them. This is a great idea for a suspense movie. It is attention grabbing, and what elevates that is this cinematographer. This is absolutely one of the best looking movies to be released this year, since much of this movie has a lot to do with our main character looking around the venue for places he can go and thinking things. Get these close-ups as well as all of these recurring characters coming and talking to him, fill up the frame from torso up, almost like how I have this framed, but far more cinematic. As this concert trods along, we have our main character find items and use it to his advantage, create distractions. Also, the venue itself, I'm not sure if they filmed this on location in Philadelphia, but it is a venue with a map and places to hide. The movie is at its best when it is exploring these things and making a lot out of something small. Just the visual language here, it has you feel immersed, it feels claustrophobic sometimes, and it looks like a concert. The music that is playing, it sounds akin to an Ariana Grande. I do think a handful of minutes could have been shaved off from the music that is playing, but I suppose a real pop artist made these songs, so I understand them wanting to present something in a unique way. There's also some musician cameos. I don't know why this guy was here. I don't want to sound so much like a hater, but I can't fathom listening to a minute. Good for him to show up on a big movie like this, but there are a lot of good things going for this movie, and it may seem like one of M. Night's best in a while. Unfortunately, yeah, this movie takes a nosedive. It just turns really dumb, and I know that's okay sometimes, but the way that this movie felt 3 steps ahead of you at all times in the first half, just it doesn't come through on the second, and the way that technology looks and works on this movie is embarrassing. There's even a scene where a character logs into Instagram on somebody else's phone in like a flash. Like, at least go by how it would play out if you were logging onto the app. And Josh Harnett is good here, but you know, I want to say, am I the only one that is getting a little tired of these like OCD serial killers? Like, early in this movie, his character is folding a napkin all special before eating his Shake Shack meal. Like, oh yes, another one of these killers who is a neat freak and always 1 step ahead in the game. I'm sure these are specific serial killer traits that are borrowed into these movies, but it's just getting played out is what I mean. I just feel like we've seen it so many other times, and like all movie lovers, I enjoy a morally conflicting main character. But when this movie goes off the deep end, and it really does, I just felt indifferent to what was the outcome on this whole thing, unfortunately. I still want to credit M. Night for making movies that feel specifically like his. I like how his characters speak in this poetic way and give monologues. Like, I saw what that Silly Billy said on Letterboxd, and man, like, I totally disagree. I think he makes movies accessible for everyone, and they feel unique and cool. So I don't know. I think this movie does have a lot of good things going for it, but yeah, I am a little on the fence with it. I would give this a 6.9. Trap is released by Warner Brothers, and it is playing in theaters everywhere now. Thank you for watching.